90-Day Fiancé supervillain Larissa Lima was always naughty, and now she's really in touch with her dark side. The notorious femme fatale always brings the drama. First, Larissa seduced a hapless Colt Johnson, who was too naive to realize that the fiery Brazilian woman had an agenda. Soon enough, that relationship imploded. Gold digger Larissa's outbursts were part of the reason why. On screen, from the top of a staircase, this woman yelled. Larissa's theatrics were out of control and frankly riveting. During her 90-DF franchise stint, Larissa's diva ways became the stuff of legend. Whether she was hitting up Colt for money he claimed he didn't have or tangling with her ornery mother-in-law, 90-Day Fiancé Debbie Johnson, Larissa was out for herself. Sure, Colt was annoying, but that's no excuse for domestic violence, and Larissa was accused of that more than once. As for Debbie, well, that was like a battle between Monster Larissa and a monster-in-law. It was like King Kong versus Godzilla. Did Larissa sell out when she put on a racy lingerie show at Camsoda? There are two schools of thought here. On the one hand, she alienated her reality TV employers. The powers that be decided to give Larissa the boot because she didn't uphold family values anymore. But when had she ever done that? The flip side is that, for an extrovert like her, the type of woman who dances at a football game, a sexy online performance like Larissa's might actually be pleasant and empowering. Nonetheless, when she chose to do that show, she dug her own grave. Due to a morals breach, they couldn't welcome her back into the fold. She must have known what the outcome would be, but Larissa's a rebel. She does what she wants. Larissa's the queen. If she prefers to show a lot of skin, it's her life. However, sometimes her vulgar yet sensual displays offend others. While no one could call someone a monster for showing their body, the issue is that Larissa basically sold her body. Of course, she wasn't a prostitute, but she did make money from being almost naked online. Some people might judge her for doing that. 90-Day Fiancé's Colt Johnson's been through the ringer lately. He had a serious accident, and learning how to walk again was a grueling process. It took time, medication, and physical therapy before Colt regained his mobility. The whole incident was very traumatic. Since he was severely injured, he's retreated from the public eye. That may give him some time to reflect on his disastrous relationship with Larissa, who didn't treat him well. Not that he was an angel himself. Larissa was clearly using Colt. Like so many 90-Day Fiancé stars from abroad, she dreamed of living in America and enjoying the kind of fairy tale lifestyle that she saw on US TV shows. She expected Colt to open his wallet and make all of her dreams come true. However, it was really hard to withdraw from the bank of Colt. Colty was cheap. He claimed he didn't have money, but it's possible that he was, quite wisely, crying poor. If he hadn't, he'd have nothing left. Yes, Colt was a miser who was too cheap to put air conditioning in his car, even though they lived in baking hot Las Vegas. But that didn't mean that he should have had to pay for Larissa's many needs, including beauty treatments, very tight dresses, and cosmetics. Larissa was a cartoonish sort of gold digger, a Jessica Rabbit type. While her antics were sometimes comedic, it wasn't so funny when this franchise monster got violent. Larissa loses it like nobody's business, and Colt couldn't really duck and cover. He called the cops instead. Larissa currently has 638K Instagram followers. Even though she hasn't made a 90DF franchise appearance in years, she's a bona fide celebrity. Larissa was so memorable on screen that she'll never be forgotten. In the past, she's been a frustrating online presence because she switches her IG profile from public to private so often. Darcy Silva has done the same thing. These reality icons play with fans, teasing them with updates and then disappearing. It feels like they're messing with fans. Now that Larissa's shilling bourbon whiskey on Instagram, she may need to stay public. Why did Larissa fade in and out on Instagram? Probably to stay in control of her narrative and drum up curiosity. While she could never be described as a 90DF celeb with mystique, Larissa knows that fame's her currency. When she keeps followers guessing, Larissa may feel like she's winning the public relations game. Right now, she's got money-making options and seems to be enjoying life. She's a big-time Oakland Raiders fan, and her recent whiskey promos tie in with her passion for that team. The company she's advertising was smart to hire her if she's getting paid. It seems like she is.